Hey everybody. This is my first time to ever do this as far as I guess like video freestyling and just speaking, and I realize this is not a blog or anything, but I'm okay with that. Whoever needs this message, I don't exactly know the words to say, but for a while felt like I needed to speak. And although I have no idea exactly what to say because I've been in such a bad place for such a long time, and that's not to, make it about me or have a pity party or get sympathy. I just want to reduce the stigma of mental health, and I know some people all laugh this off and be like assholes and this is a joke, but it's truly not. And again, it's not for sympathy for me. It's not even about me. I'm going through a really hard struggle, and I just want to say, I guess, that I really appreciate all of y'all. And for so long, like, no one knew anything about what I went through and the complexity of it and the magnitude of it. I don't think I would ever be able to explain. I can't even really wrap my own brain around it. And I just feel like one point that I would like to make for sure, because I just have been through so much trauma that, I can't even get my words right, and I apologize for that. And, shit just really baffles my own brain. I just get at a loss for words where I used to not. I used to could speak fluent English, so I apologize for that. And some moments are better than others, but I would just like to reduce the stigma and make people feel less alone, And, I've been shown some major compassion, and the feedback and the kindness from a lot of you and the connections I've made have strongly impacted me, because I don't think that like anyone would have ever imagined me being a person that hasn't left my house but a handful of times in a year or two now, and that I got to a place to where I was near death and hospitalized and locking myself in my room and so traumatized, and that I have back-to-back panic disorders like severely and CPTSD majorly. Lots of situations that led me to having to be really aggressive with finally having to do trauma resilience counseling once a week from home because I was so traumatized that I couldn't travel. And eventually, it led to ketamine infusions, IV, because we had to get really aggressive with it. And we joke about those things in the songs that I sing when I'm under ketamine, when I'm able to. Yeah, they're amusing and all, and, sometimes I'm able to get dressed up, but, I just want to say that I feel that we look at people and we have no idea what they're going through, and, a lot of people are really judgmental, and we don't realize, like, the shit that people truly are going through, and how severe it is, how drastic it is, and, how really real it is, and how it's not a mind over matter thing, and how there is no light switch that they can just get out of bed and be better and be well. Sometimes that's the case, and that's great, but sometimes it's not. This is my pivotal low in my life and the worst off I've ever been. I've always struggled with, self-esteem issues, inadequacy problems, a lot of dysfunction in childhood, and, throughout life, a lot of back-to-back trauma. And again, I don't want to make this all about me, but, we've all been through our shit. But the thing is that I finally ended up at a place that I just shut down, and pretty much became catatonic. And when I was found, I was locking my door, someone had to break in, and I was shivering under the covers, panic disorder. I still have breakdowns. A lot of times when you're seeing me like now, I I could like have multiple panic attacks, like severely, and cry and not be able to sing and doubt myself and delete this shit and take 6 hours to get ready, and I don't do anything normal anymore. And during that time, about the last year or two, my family and I, about the last 5 years, dealt with shitloads of trauma and astronomical magnitudes of it. There's no way I could ever really put it all out there. But I think my main point, before I run out of time here, because I could probably ramble on forever, and it's really fucked up because people talk shit about that, like you're talking in circles, and it's hurtful because it's like, fuck, I can't help it, it's just the way my brain is now from all the trauma and the fact that it was so severe and back to back, and that it just doesn't fucking stop. And some people judge the cussing, and some people, see these videos and, oh, well, she's dressed up, or, it looks like she's just having a great time. And we just don't know what in the hell people are truly dealing with. And maybe that's their coping mechanism. And if you're seeing me drop off, that's one point that I want to make. Or if I'm not answering you back, if I'm not listening to joins, I hate that shit. I try to be kind to everybody, and I just want to apologize for that. I know I probably don't have to apologize for that, and we all do that. And but I don't like to be that person. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate all of you, and y'all really all got me through some really dark places, and I was locked in this room, and the only thing I had was Mule, and it was the only normal thing I would do, and sometimes I couldn't even do that shit. And I just go through some very severe shit, and I'm about to do my 6th infusion of ketamine. If anyone is struggling really bad and interested, I have no problem answering questions. I'm real, raw, and transparent, not because I want sympathy again. I want people to relate and resonate and feel not alone. And I know what it's like to need compassion and mercy and grace and forgiveness and understanding, and to be not dismissed and devalued, and to feel, not to feel like, you're behind, or that, everyone has their shit together but you, and, oh, well, look at this person, they're just so badass. And, I don't have my shit together. I fucking have no clue what to do from here. And, I just think that we should judge less and be kind. And shit affected me really bad, people that are assholes. And there's a lot of assholes, I'm sorry to say. And, I just feel like, number one, we should think about those things. And, I try to show the good, bad, and the ugly, and put myself out there and just be real and be myself, because I want people to realize that they can be comfortable to do the same. And, that we all have so much things that we deal with. And it's just that, so many people put this persona on, and they want to show these highlight reels and, like, what we call, quotation, Insta-worthy. And I just don't believe in that shit. There's nothing Insta-worthy. If I was waiting to be Insta-worthy, fuck, I would never post anything. Because, it's life. I mean, shit happens all the time. And so I just choose to be real. And I'm a little too real for some. But that's okay. Whoever needs this message and it helps, and that's who it helps. I believe in God, and I feel without God and support and, the modalities that I'm doing and the treatments. It took me a long time to be able to do those things, but I'm doing them now. I'm still struggling my ass off, but I'm trying really hard. And I just want to say to anyone that's struggling that, I feel you, I really do. And, we all go through this shit. And, I just want to say, a shout out. And I really do. When I say I appreciate y'all, I really do. And y'all really changed my life and helped me make it through some dark, really bad shit. And I really appreciate y'all. Love you guys.